Hey, what's up, guys? It's Drew here. I want to do a quick video blog about Seth Rich. I think we need to get this story out there, and if it's already out there, we need to get it going. We need to get it to keep going because, if you're following the events on Twitter or, elsewhere on the internet, you'll see that Sean Hannity is being threatened with being fired from his station, from Fox. They're trying to silence conservative voices. It's like a form of fascism. You speak out, there's consequences. So they're trying to silence conservative voices. And Media Matters, which is funded by George Soros, has gone after Sean Hannity's advertisers. To basically try to get the advertisers to drop Hannity. All right. So, I think that this, in the long run, may be a mistake on the part of the Democrats and the liberals, because if you do this, you're going to push many conservatives or many voices out into the YouTube space, which is already taking over mainstream media anyway, because of things like this. And once you threaten a person who's on YouTube or who's on maybe even YouTube starts to blacklist people and blackball people, but once you threaten those people, they again another thing emerges where videos are shown to the public. The truth will always get out. That's my point. No matter what, you can try and silence people as much as you want, but eventually, they're just gonna find another outlet to round up supporters. So it could backfire in the long run by doing that. That could backfire. It's not a good strategy in the long run. It's a good short-term strategy. You look real powerful when you get somebody shut down, but at the end of the day, when they go around you, when they go back, not only are they going to be more determined, they're going to round up more supporters, because nobody likes having their speech silenced. There's a difference between, exposing somebody for who they are and silencing them. You see what I'm saying? Like when I exposed this kid, William Legate, on YouTube, I exposed him for who he is. I showed him for who he really was to the public. In no form or fashion did I try to get his Twitter taken down. No, I believe in freedom of speech, even though I don't agree with what the kid is saying, and I think he's over the top, and I think he's a little bit ridiculous, and he's disrespectful. I believe in freedom of speech. Of course, in person, if he was that disrespectful to my face, to me personally, we may have a little bit of a confrontation, but I still believe that people have the right to say whatever they want. So as far as this Seth Rich thing, the parents are obviously under some kind of threat to shut down all investigation of their son's murder. And at this point, it doesn't, I don't mean to sound insensitive, but it doesn't matter, dude. When somebody's murdered, I don't care whether you are Muslim, I don't care whether you're Jewish, Christian, black, white, Indian, whatever. When somebody's murdered, it's a universal pillar of morality. When somebody's murdered, people want to find out who did it. People want to find out the motive. People want to find out how, why, where, when. That's just humanity. That has nothing to do with whether you're a liberal or a conservative. It's just humanity. So, in your spirit and in your soul, the obvious glaring truth is that Seth Rich was murdered after he revealed information about the DNC, which may have hurt Hillary Clinton's campaign. There is no Russia collusion between Trump and Putin, or Trump and any Russian official. There's nothing unusual going on. That storyline is completely made up by the Democrats. And so conservatives have answered back by saying, no, there is no Russia collusion. In fact, Seth Rich is the one who provided the leaks to WikiLeaks. And in my heart of hearts, I know that this is true. So what I need for you conservatives to do that come across this video, release your own videos, release your own YouTube videos about this matter. Talk about this matter. Share and spread the facts about this matter, because you know what? What is the liberal media going to do to you? What are they going to do to you? They can't get me fired. because of my opinions. They can't do anything to me. They can't boycott. They probably don't even buy what I sell anyway already, so I don't care. You know what I mean? They can't do anything to us, you know? But when you have a big platform like Hannity, you got to not only, if you're a conservative, you got to not only support that guy, but you got to kind of like protect him too, because as big as he is, he is vulnerable because he's got very fickle advertisers that just go towards, the social emotion or social sentiment, which can change at any time, as you can see. So it's very important to get this out there. Hashtag Seth Rich, SETHRICH. I think it's important that you read the Kim.com tweets. You read what he had to say on his website. You look into this issue and you spread this issue to as many people as possible. Okay? I think Kim.com is a very effective guy. He's one of these people that, like, if he wants to get something done, he can get something done. And I think that this is why the Democrats are scared. And for you liberals, who are looking into this matter, you guys should really know better. Somebody was murdered. Whether their parents say to leave the issue alone or not is not the issue. Somebody was murdered. A person was murdered. It's common sense to want to know the facts behind. What good reason is there to cover up a murder? What good and moral reason is there to not talk about a murder, or to overlook it, or to not look into the details? Come on, that's never been a factor of our society. It's never been a factor of humanity to overlook a murder. Never. No, it's never been a thing in society or a good thing to overlook or to cover up a murder. Something in your soul and in your spirit should just tell you inherently that something is wrong with that. But with Democrats, they can rationalize anything. With liberals, they can rationalize anything as long as it agrees with their political point of view. And that's just terrible.